Steph Curry and the Warriors next game. I've been looking forward to this for a while now. You know they'll be running and gunning. And Steph's gonna do 2 or 3 things that make you want to stop and stare. But we can't let that distract us. Because if we lose focus for even a second, they'll be up 20. So maybe it's up to me to put on a little show of my own.
Some chill. We go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills. And I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. I been Steph Curry with the shot, been with the sauce, Chef Curry with the pop, boy. 360 with the wrist, boy. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick.
We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Golden State Warriors come in for this one. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Coming in off the road, the 76ers are back in Philadelphia for this game. Challenging part of the schedule, and this is where they need to buckle down and take care of business.
Yeah, and they're in the middle of a tough stretch of games they've got coming up. I mean, they're excited about it, and it's going to serve as a real benchmark for them, finding out exactly where they stand in the league.
Yeah, and some top-tier opponents coming in, a chance to test themselves against the best our league has to offer. So those are the challenges that they face, but they have to approach those as opportunities.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The Splash Brothers are the guards. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Iguodala in at the small forward. Now here is Smith after the miss from Andre Iguodala. Pulls it from the elbow. Excellent D here by Iguodala. On defense, Philadelphia. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
I mean, no stress in that one. The game almost looked like a shoot-around for them. I mean, amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And even more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you would see a team get that hot away from home.
And guys, Andre Iguodala entered this league as an athlete with raw skill. And bit by bit, though, he refined his game over the years, except in the one category, free throw shooting. In that one area, he was much better over the first 5 years of his career than he has been the last 5. Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Smith against Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. And there's the pass to Green. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
The 76ers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Cannon. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Now here's Freak, guarded closely. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. 6 points for Freak.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Thompson outside. There's the dish to Curry. Green, the pass to Bogut. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed. The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Curry can't get it to go. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Cannon kicks to Freak. Here's Covington. He had 13 points in the win against the Pistons in Detroit. 5 to shoot. Freak. It's hauled in by Andre Iguodala.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Here's the screen. On the wing, it's Iguodala. Beyond the arc. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Well, you know, last season, Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
And now, in transition, here we go. Iguodala. He kicks it to Curry. Again, Curry missing. 76ers trailing. Here's Cannon, coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
With this break in the action, we can see the top passing teams in the league, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard. The Warriors, 4th.
You know, a team that shares the ball freely will create opportunities for the right player to score more times than not. They don't have to force it. Everybody recognizes that if they move and get open, the ball will find them.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Okafor's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Barnes is checked in. Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in a hurry last season. They had finished a successful run under Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did. And people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and played to the strengths of his team on the offensive end.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Warriors leading by 3. Now let's find out what head coach Steve Kerr had to say to Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, speaking to him about their game plan, he said it is all about taking care of the ball and not forcing anything. He said the one team that beats us more than any other is ourselves. If we get sloppy on offense, then it'll be a very tough game for us to win. It's something I stressed to them before the game. Let's see if they heard the message, guys.
Doris, thanks. Guys, shooting is a chief concern for them.
And if that is the focus, then their ball movement is going to have to be sharp today.
It's very rare that you see a team shoot the ball well without moving it well. And that's the hidden message when the coach talks about their shooting.
Now Curry, following the three-point attempt by Freak. Curry attacking, and the shot is good. Curry's got 6 points.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on it.
Freak with it. Bogut on him. Nice D from Bogut.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall. And guys, nice to see Bogut out there given all the injuries that he's had to overcome in his career. Just glad to see him at full strength.
And he gets it to go.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And here's Freak after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. And it's Freak missing.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Barnes dishes to Curry. Screened by Bogut, and the wide-open shot from Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And it's 6 points for Draymond Green. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And Freak throws it down.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
And so here is Philadelphia. Harrison Barnes missing on the 3. And Freak throws it down.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly.
Now here's Curry. A 29-point game for him in the win against Dallas.
Yeah, and talk about his scoring. I mean, Kevin, with the defense trying to pressure him, he did a good job of getting them to overcommit and getting himself to the line.
The Warriors shoot. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Freak, he's in at center. Okafor out there with Carl Landry. Then there's Ish Smith, and it's Covington in at shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Covington looking for his first basket still in this one.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Livingston passes to Bogut. Screen by Bogut. And a wide open look for Iguodala. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game. The 76ers trail by 11. Smith kicks to Freak. From 12 feet out, again, Philadelphia.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now here's Iguodala. 12 points for him. A shot by Thompson. No one's around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Freak with it, covered by Bogut. And it's Freak missing.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Smith kicks to Covington. Inside, and a wide open look for Freak. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Freak's got 18 points. Warriors leading by 12. Livingston dishes to Green. Pass to Livingston. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Cannone's checked in for the 76ers. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
When you're hot, you're hot. And that's certainly been the case for Freak. He has 18 points and a pretty good rebounding performance from him also.
And Clark, he's been terrific in terms of his positioning and boxing out very well also. Just battling hard on every possession.
Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against Dallas.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Here is Livingston. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Green with a screen on Smith. Here is Livingston, covered by Smith. And Bogut slams it in.
Rock hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all you need.
Smith the pass to Freak. Warriors with the rebound. Bogut's got 4 rebounds now tonight. When you think about Shaun Livingston, you think about the career that might have been an absolute rising star after being taken Clark 4th back in the 2004 draft.
Kevin, he was averaging over 5 assists a game as a teenager, and his shot was improving every year. Then the devastating knee injury. Just great to see him back playing basketball.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pistons just played phenomenal. He ended with 28 points and really caused problems for shooters with his shot blocking, swatting away any look at the basket. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Well, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
And getting back to Livingston, he's had comeback after comeback. I mean, each time he'd start to flash those unbelievable movement skills, he'd get injured again. It's a shame because he was on the path to becoming one of the game's great young point guard.
Thompson misses.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Cannon kicks to Smith. He dishes it to Freak. No good. Great D that time from Green. Thompson for the triple. And it's in. Oh, wow. He nails the buzzer beater.
How about that one? A perfect finish to the half for them to tack another 3 points onto their lead.
A dominating first half of basketball.
Well, obviously things have not gone your way to this point, at least through the first 2 quarters. How are you guys going to get back in this one?
Well, it's a game of runs, right? They came out strong, got hot from the floor, which allowed them to build this lead. But I think we'll be able to make a run of our own.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
And the interior defense has to get tougher here in the second half. He's making them look really bad.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Steph, Clay, and Dre on the perimeter. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. Iguodala kicks to Green. Off target from outside.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Here's Covington. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Freak. It's hauled in by Andre Iguodala.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Bogut. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc. And, boy, are they taking advantage. And now a chance to check out Klay Thompson. This past month, he's really set himself apart. 6th in scoring, 12th in three-point field goal percentage. And he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And you made note of it. I mean, his points per game average is unreal right now, scoring whenever they need him to.
The Warriors making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. Here's Curry. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
While we're in the quick break, let's show you the list of the hottest shooting rookies in the NBA this year. Freak, number 1. In the third spot, Jahlil Okafor.
Well, I think it's safe to say these two have made the adjustment to the brand of defense being played in the NBA. Their shooting percentages are just fantastic.
You know, for the season so far, their efficiency really off the charts, guys. I mean, great shot selection, excellent composure as well. I mean, you really can't tell that these guys are rookies.
and really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Green dishes to Azili. Out to Thompson. Golden State moving the ball around. There's the pick. Here's Barnes. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
And here are the 76ers now. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Just a boneheaded play there, guys. Plain and simple.
Well, tell me how you really feel about that.
The 76ers trail by 19. Smith the pass to Freak. Kicks to Covington. Smith outside. To the inside. Here's Freak. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Warriors leading by 16. Curry kicks to Green. Green with a screen for Iguodala. Curry outside, and it's Freak with the rebound.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
They swipe it. Livingston dishes to Curry. Green, the screen. There's Iguodala. Can't make good off the pick.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Freak in at center. Robert Covington out there with Carl Landry. Then there's Isaiah Cannon. And it's Smith in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Freak. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That matchup falls in the middle game of this three-game trip. Screened by Bogut. Livingston passes to Curry. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Curry's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Warriors. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Sean Livingston. Curry kicks to Bogut. Thompson outside. He scores his sixth bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Landry, a screen on Thompson. The drive by Smith. Here's Freak. It's going to be two free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
And you really can't help but notice all the points they've continued to get off turnover.
Hey, you want me to close my eyes?
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Grant, he's checked in for Robert Covington. Azili's checked in for Golden State. Harrison Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And he gets it to go.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Landry, a screen on Thompson. To the middle. Here's Freak. And that one's drained from the low block. Freak's got 11 in the second half.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Curry dishes to Green. Barnes kicks to Azili. It's deflected. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. The drive by Smith to the paint, and Freak throws it down.
His eyes just simply light up when he gets that close to the bucket. And you just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Down low, and it's blocked. Now here is Smith. To the inside. Freak. There's the killer two-handed slam.
cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
And he gets it to go. And it's 8 points for Barnes.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
Smith the pass to Freak. There's the feed to Cannon. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Landry with the screen. Smith drives in, and Freak throws it down.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screen play. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
There's the pick. Thompson dishes to Azili. Pass to Green. Puts it up from 12. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Freak's got 8 rebounds in this game. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Smith kicks to Freak. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's what I like, a nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
My goodness, physicality personified right there. Able to just go up and finish over the biggest defender.
And the 76ers making a change here. Covington's checked in. Spates checked in for Golden State. Freak kicks to Cannon. To the middle. Here's Freak. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Shooting for Philadelphia.
First free throw is good.
Yo, fellas, let's tighten up, all right? Let's get a stop on this one.
And both free throws good from Freak.
Boy, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
And Thompson kicks to Curry.
And guys, Steph Curry, the rare point guard who's almost as effective playing off the ball as he is on it. And the Warriors have really emphasized that as he's evolved as a player, bringing in a lot of playmakers who can set him up coming off screens.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
And Steph Curry, not just a superstar player, but one of the best contracts in basketball this year and next for under $24 million combined. And you can bet he's due for a major increase in pay when 2017 rolls around.
Passes to Thompson. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And for Stephen Curry, a value contract, but a growing list of endorsements. One of the top-selling jerseys in the league, a signature shoe deal. He's doing all right.
Yeah, I don't think he's worried about it. He's got a Bible quotation on his wrist that says, "Love never fails." And that's how he approaches the game, with a true love and faith that his hard work is going to pay off.
Here's Landry, powered down with both hands.
Well, I tell you, he squeezed that orange as tight as he could before that throwdown.
Yeah, no way he was going to lose that thing on the way up. You're right, Clark.
And better safe than sorry on that one, guys.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. Dishes to Spates. It's tipped. 6 on the shot clock. It's Curry with the drive, and he gets the bucket. Curry's got 12 points in just the second half.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Landry with the screen. Here's Covington. Drains it from 9 feet away.
He can be a matchup nightmare if he can get it in the paint.
Warriors leading by 15. Curry passes to Thompson. He feeds it to Green. Back to Thompson. The pass to Spates from down low. And that one hits back iron. 76ers have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Freak. Can't get it to go. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Feeds it to Barnes. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got assist number 8 now on the night. Some changes for Golden State. Bogut comes in for Maurice Spates. And it's Iguodala in for Barnes. The 76ers trail by 17. And here is Green. Now the dish to Iguodala. Now here is Bogut. D right on him. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Freak.
We've seen Andrew Bogut getting it done. He's got 8 points, and he's played the role of the pest today, too. I mean, he's caused a bunch of turnovers.
And it also tells you just how high his basketball IQ is. I mean, seeing plays develop before anyone else does on the court.
Inside, it's tipped. It's stolen by Bogut. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Iguodala, that's good.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
For three, Covington, and he gets the bucket.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Warriors leading by 16. Curry with it. Bogut sets a screen for Curry. Thompson outside on the wing. Green. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Warriors.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but Clark, they really kept the ball under control.
I thought they were both focused and relentless, Kevin.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And guys, being in opposite conferences, these teams only meet twice a year, and when it's been a while since you've seen a team like this, it always feels good to take the first game of the season series, and that's exactly what's taking place here tonight against the 76ers.
No surprise here, just a big-time performance for Klay Thompson. He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Different look here for the Warriors. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson. You were able to really help out your team on the offensive end. What enabled such a big night of productivity for you?
You know, I'm just used to the pace of the game by now, and my teammates do a good job of finding me when I'm open, so all credit goes to them. I just catch and fire when I'm open.
Thank you, Klay. We so appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson is everything you want in a swingman. Long and athletic, a staunch defender, and a terrific passer. But let's not forget what makes him truly special, that silky smooth jump shot. Thompson is pure, fellas, and he can light it up.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did. Only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.